Hello and welcome to Scribblenuts videos, where today I am finishing off this character that I'm working on at the moment. Just bring it down so you can see it. Let's get the right key. That's the one. There we go. This is the character I'm doing at the moment. And you can see I'm not quite finished. I'm just finishing off the boot here and the axe to show you a style I use, which is called stipple. And I use it quite a lot when I can, because it is time consuming. It takes a long time to do all the little dots individually. I don't use a spray, which I can do on a spray brush, but it never comes out quite as nice as doing it by hand. And you can clean it up afterwards and that, and give it some shadow and light as well. So I wanted to show you how I do that, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. Let's zoom in on this axe. So we can see where I started doing a little bit there. Move that down a bit, and it's just quite simple really. It's just a case of dotting on. I'm just gonna, yes, that's right capacity. I've got it on a low capacity of about 54%, and it's just a case of dot 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 and filling in the blank spaces or the white spaces until I've got all that filled in with individual dots, and it's all totally random, but they're within that space that I'm trying to do. Like up here, we'll do this one because it's the smallest bit, it won't take so long, and it's a 10-minute video hopefully, and be able to get this little bit done without having to keep coming backwards and forwards. I might stop the video at one point so I can do some offline or off air sort of thing, so that you can see the finished product rather than making you wait and watch me do the painful task of putting all these little dots on to the screen. And as I do the basic ones, I do it on around about 54, and then if I want to put it shadow in, darker shadow in, I just up the I can't say the word opacity, I get it right, opacity, put the opacity up a little bit more, and get darker areas, like here where I've done, it'll be a recess, I've gone a little bit darker there, it probably went a bit too dark there, but it's okay, it's got away with it. And then say we'll move it up a little bit to say 74, and then I'll put in where I think it's going to be darker, like there. As you can see, it's a little bit darker, the dots are a little bit darker, and you can see it's getting darker at that point where it's in the shade behind the axe blade there, and we can gradually lighten it up. I'll not go all the way down with it, but gradually we can fill it in like so, and put a few more down here where it's got like a little recess there, and that does that, gets that a bit darker just by dotting, just using your pencil. You can do it with pencil as well as you can do it with as I'm doing with pad and that, and pad. Try and keep it as, I'd like to try and keep my drawing skills as traditional as possible, even though I do it on a computer. Style is still the same, still dots, some more dots on here like so, keeping it traditional style, which you can do on paper with a pencil, because I'm always going back to paper at some point or another. I like to do that now and again, you know, because it's okay drawing with a pad, but sometimes it's nice to go back to the old ways. And we just put a bit of lightness here, and I'll fit out that area there, put a nice little edge on there, killing off that edge there. I try and keep that thin, like I like to keep my lines thin, and there you can see why, because it helps make it look better. I'm going to take a bit off of there, give that a bit of highlight, and we'll highlight that corner of that stub of wood that's coming out the end there, and highlight this bit a bit more. That's a bit too coloured in, maybe. I'm trying to represent, I'll get rid of them because there were some smaller dots I was testing and they weren't big enough. And then we'll clean up as well. And that's the idea of this one. And as I say, I will stop the video, carry on doing the dots till it's all filled in for you. I don't want you to just sit there watching me dot dot dot. That could be doesn't make for a very interesting video, so I want to do that. And I'll start that a bit again and all, because I think that was a test dots sizes. So that's what you got to do. Make sure you got the right size, right opacity you want on your pen or on your pencil. You just do it lighter or heavier. Use a darker pencil, maybe a B or a H. I'm not sure which one it is, because I used it for a while. But that way you can see the different shades. You'll have to practice that, and there you go. See, and you've got the shades in there, and you've got the highlights, and you've got the shadows, which I think look really good. And this is the character here, and I say I'll go offline now and finish this off, finish his boot off. It's exactly the same all the way through, same process, just dotting all those little dots, and then do it in sections. If you don't want to do a great big area, leave it till last. I mean, that one I split it down into 3 rather than do the whole thing. I just started doing the dots in the line straight away there, knowing that I would leave that space clear for the light to create the reflective light as the plate bows there in the shape. So there you go. So you've got that all done. Got my chainmail there, which is just circles, loop circles all around, loads and loads of loop circles, and the eyes and that. So I'll take you in closer to have a look at that. Moving a bit, you'll see I've highlighted the eyes, lessen the ring on lessen the colour or intensity of the black on the rim of the pupil, so you can see that. And this is obviously his hair. I'll put that curl in his hair there, which I thought looked quite nice. I was going to do this one, but I thought it might be a bit too much. But I might change it yet, I don't know yet. At the moment I quite like the way it is, so I'm not going to do that. But we'll go back. Looks better at a distance than close, you know, right in your face, but it's still quite a nice looking figure you end up with. And I love all this artwork. I love this kind of artwork. Detail is my, I don't know, it's my passion, I suppose. I like to get the detail if I can, and the more detail it's got, the better it is for me, and obviously for you to see as well. So I hope you like this character. I'm just having a drink because I'm a bit dry, a bit bunged up today, so I'm not talking probably not very clearly, but I hope it doesn't disturb your video watching in any way. And I'd like to say thank you for your ongoing support. Been getting some real nice comments coming through, and I'm starting to get a response, which is great. And I hope that you'll get on your computers and come and give me a like for this one, and for any more that I do. That'd be much appreciated. I might put a bit of ground in there, yeah, as well. Just seeing that, I'm thinking, yeah, I'll put that on a bit of ground. It looks like it's floating in the sky again, and we can't have that, can we? So I should probably do that as well. Right, so it's nearly 10 minutes anyway, so let me see. Let's show you some more detail while we're waiting. The belt, so you can see the loops, they're just loops all interlinking one another. Just make sure you interlink each one, then you get that effect. So the belt is just normally plain belt, and then just filled in with the dots, highlighted in the right areas for where they bend, or where they, like this one here, it catches the light on the tip of the lever. And then this one is this is what he holds his axe in when he's not using it, obviously. And that's about all time we have now. Oh, done that wrong. Let's undo that quickly. I wanted to do rubber. There's a little bit of a mess there. That's it, got that gone. Right, that's the end of this video, and I hope you like the look of this picture, and I hope to see you in when it's all done. So I shall now revert back to normal size so you can see it completely, a bit too much, and then we'll bring him over, and then we'll end the video. And hopefully by the time I come back, you'll have this all done and this boot done, and it's all done. Right, anyway, time for me to go, and I'll see you in the next videos, folks. Thanks for watching.